Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. And in this film, I'm going to talk about how Anakin created the Emperor and how it's not the same. How he basically killed Sidious and kind of mutilated Palpatine in an old man and very sadly into this monster. There is some evidence that Anakin made the Emperor by reverse tricking the old man of Sidious and Palpatine. He in effect killed the Sith Lord and mutilated the politician into a monster. The scene where the Chancellor shoots electricity at Windu. Before giving an extra burst, he looks over at Anakin. In his old age, hoping that like Dooku or Maul, Anakin will stop him or come to his rescue. However, the Jedi's unbridled and selfish ambition in a sense kills the old man. Shooting lightning, he yields absolute power, manipulated by Anakin's dumb ambition and youthful selfishness. Without Dooku or Maul to go after and stop the Jedi, and unable to think correctly due to his old age, he succumbs to Anakin's authority and releases a barrage of lightning. The lightning sadly makes him into something Kenobi reserved gleefully for his friend, twisted and evil. The monster that is the Emperor first goes to Anakin rather than thinking of the Empire, or he in a sense takes the Chancellor's desire for personal authority, but unwillingly and willfully in his old age succumbs to Anakin for authority. The Emperor in a sense is in a sense who Sidious thinks a Sith would be, rather than using the Sith persona to work with underlings such as Darth Maul or increase his power within a structure. While Yoda might have said Anakin is consumed by the Emperor, and Ben says send me to fight the Emperor, but because the dark side masked Sidious from him, they assumed the Emperor and the Sidious were the same person. However, if you look, there are some key differences between Sidious and this Emperor. The Emperor is a more mystical person than the Dark Lord. Often uttering phrases about foreseeing the future and Sith alchemy, the Sith persona was about cautiously sending assassins and building power. Anakin's ambition playing on Palpatine's old age and idealism created the Emperor. After going to name weaknesses of the dark side and rule of two, unlike Luke who had a support system or Ben to call on, it is only after meeting Anakin and Vader that he even considers an empire. By naming himself Emperor, he's in fact trying to recount for himself and young apprentice what he thinks a Sith Lord should be. He is not the same man as Sidious because in the prequels, Sidious only cares about consolidating power and like a bureaucrat working cautiously through underlings to further his own agenda, rather than Anakin's evil creation of the Emperor, who is much more public. Sidious shows no interest in any type of pyre or Emperor building before Anakin's selfish and callous ambition. In Legends, the Palpatine character is talked about as obsessed with speeder bikes in his youth. And in fact, he was renowned for being like a speeder bike racer before he got involved with the politics. In a sense, the clones are a type of toy for him. He hopes Anakin can be a type of toy for him as well. However, Anakin's ambition present as a child turns that on his head, scarring him and making him a monster. Now that he has been twisted on his head rather than leveraging resources, the Emperor persona becomes obsessed with prolonging his life and twisted into a creature built on using power as a toy, mutilated by Anakin's ambition. He sadly becomes a bad thing. This is not the true Sidious, or even, in a sense, Palpatine, but an evil monster that could have been prevented by Anakin.